Hello students, this is Inheritance and Variation Part 12. So in this slide we will try to understand what are the differences between the linkage and the crossing over mechanism. So these two are the different kinds of mechanisms or different kinds of processes. So the tendency of DNA sequence that are close together on chromosome to be inherited together during the meiosis phase of sexual reproduction, that is known as linkage. So here we are talking about the sequences which are close enough to get express themselves or inherit together, that is known as linkage, and these are the linked genes. While in case of crossing over, exchange of genes between the two chromosomes, okay, non-sister chromatids, when they exchange their genetic material, so that is known as crossing over, resulting in a non-identical chromatids that comprise the genetic material of the gametes. In the linkage, it ensures that genes in the chromosomes they inherit together. Always in linkage, the genes they get inherited together. While in case of crossing over, it ensures the separation of genes on the same chromosomes to separate into different chromosomes. That is known as crossing over. In the distance linkage, the distance between the two genes is inversely proportional to the degree of linkage. Okay. In case of distance between the two genes, directly proportional to the chance of crossing over, that is crossing over in the crossing over part. So the distance here we are talking about the two genes, if they are far, the linkage will be less. Okay, if the genes they will be situated near to each other, then there are more chances. The distance is less, but the chances are more that that the genes they will get express themselves together. That is linkages, they are more. So linkage, it ensures the similarity in the offspring to the parental trait, while in case of crossing over, it causes changes in the parental trait. Why there are changes in the traits? Why the parents and the offsprings they have variations? Because there is exchange of genetic materials. So because of the recombination process, the genes or the hereditary characters they get mixed together, and because of that there are chances that the parents and the offsprings they will be having different types of variations. Okay, in case of linkage, that it decreases with the age, while in case of crossing over, it increases with the age. Linkage, it reduces the chance to produce variations in the offspring, while in case of crossing over, it increases the chance to produce variations in the offspring. Okay, so a separate question cannot be asked on this linkage and crossing over, but as the chart you can note down these points, because you will understand the basic difference between the linkage and crossing over, which is uh, very much important if you are talking about X-linked, Y-linked genes and the disorders which you are going to study. For that you require the basic understanding and the base very clear. For that you require this information. Okay, and if you are preparing for NEET, you of course require this each and every point in very much detail. So please note it down all the points, and if you prepare such type of charts, then it becomes very easy to remember the things, and in comparison you can understand, and there is no need to mug up all the things. Okay, so note down the points. These are some kinds of notes. So in this slide we are going to talk about the Morgan's experiment. We have studied the Mendel's experiment, and in Mendel's experiment, Mendel experimented on the Pisum sativum plant, and he observed some processes. He talked about the transfer of genes from one generation to the next, that something is getting passed, that is he termed that something as factor, that we know, right? So what Morgan did, he also experimented the same mechanisms, or he also did the same experiments, but not with the Pisum sativum, but he experimented with the Drosophila, okay, fruit fly, and he observed that there are some changes. Okay, that some genes they are linked together, or some genes they are situated on the sex chromosome, that is they are situated on the X chromosome, and they get expressed themselves with that chromosome. So here we are talking about positioning of the genes. Okay, here we are not only talking about the passing of characters from one generation to the next, but here we are specifying the experiment. Okay, we are specifying the phenomenon more in detail. We are talking about here. We get to know, we come to know that how the genes, they are linked with the chromosome, sex chromosome, or X or Y chromosome. So that's all we are going to understand in this experiment. Now see, this experiment, that is Morgan's experiment, is never asked in the examination, board examination. Yet it was not asked, but for if you are preparing for NEET examination, so it is very important. And if you write down these points, these kinds of points, and if you try to understand the terms and the these points, then it becomes very easy. If the question is asked on the Morgan's experiment, then there is, you have to write these kinds of points stepwise. Okay, so what Morgan actually did with the Drosophila, Morgan used Drosophila for his experiment as it can be easily cultured in the laboratory. So Morgan carried out dihybrid cross experiments. So we have studied dihybrid cross when the two different types of characters, when they are crossed. Okay, so that type of cross is known as dihybrid cross. So it was again carried out by the Morgan, and it that dihybrid cross experiments in the fruit fly he did to study the genes, whether they are sex linked or not. Okay, whether these genes, they are linked with the X or Y chromosome or not. So that was Morgan, which he studied. The crosses are similar to the dihybrid crosses carried out by Mendel in the pea. He observed the same dihybrid crosses which were present in the Mendel's dihybrid cross or Mendel's experiment. He crossed yellow-bodied, white-eyed female. Now see, these are the two characteristics. Okay, what Mendel did in his dihybrid cross: yellow round and green wrinkled, if you remember. So these two characters. Okay, so yellow-bodied and white-eyed females. Okay, so here we are talking about the females with white eye, and they were having yellow body. To the wild type with the brown body, here again two characters. Males, they were with red eye, and they were having brown body. So here you are talking about the body color, yellow and brown. It was crossed one character, and white eye of female. It was the female. It was crossed with red eye male. Okay, so here you are talking about the combinations, dihybrid crosses, two characters together, and intercrossed their F1 progeny. Okay, so what conclusions he got on experimenting? Morgan came to know that the genes were located on the X chromosome. So these are the sex linked genes. Some characters he found to be these characters, they are because of the genes which are present or located on the sex chromosome. So and they were specifically X chromosomes. He also found that when genes are grouped on the same chromosome, some genes are strongly linked. Okay, some genes were strongly linked, means the distance of the genes will be too much close, and they are again strongly linked with the sex chromosome. Okay, so the linked genes show very few recombinations, while genes are loosely linked, that is when present away from each other, loosely when they are packed, when they are far away from each other, they're on chromosomes, they show more recombinations. Okay, so we have studied it in the previous slide. In cross 1, recombinations were 1.3%, while in cross 2, recombinations were 37.2%. So you will come to understand this cross 1 and cross 2 recombinations, why the in cross 1 there is less percentage, while in cross 2 there is more percentage of recombination. You will understand it into the next slide. So this is cross 1 and this is cross 2. So what Morgan actually did, he used Drosophila fruit fly for his experiments, because Drosophila can easily be cultured in the laboratory and its lifespan was short, as it 2 weeks. Moreover, it has high rate of reproduction. Morgan carried out several dihybrid cross experiments in the fruit fly to study genes that are linked, and the crosses were similar to dihybrid crosses as carried out by Mendel on the Pisum sativum plant or pea plant. For example, Morgan and his group what they did, they crossed yellow bodied white eyed female, the females with yellow color body and their eye color was white. So they were crossed to the wild type with the brown bodied and red eyed males, and they intercrossed their F1 progeny. Okay, so what kind of result the Morgan got? So what he observed that the two genes, they did not segregate independently of each other. That is the color body and the color of eye, okay, of each other, and the F2 ratios deviated very significantly from 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 ratios. Morgan and his group knew that the genes were located on X chromosome and stated that the two genes in the diagonal cross are situated on the same chromosome, that is on X chromosome. Then the proportion of parental combination is much higher than the non-parental type. This occurs due to physical association or linkage of the two genes. When the genes, they are linked together, then that type of association is it expressed or it get expressed, okay, or it is shown. He also found that when genes are grouped on the same chromosome, some genes are strongly linked. They show very few recombinations. For example, in the cross one, you can observe this is 1.3% of recombination when the genes are very close to each other, when they are linked strongly to each other. But when the genes, they are loosely linked, then when they are present away from each other on the chromosome, then they show higher recombination, that is 37.2% of recombination. For example, the genes for yellow body and white eye were strongly linked and showed only 1.3% of recombination in the cross one. White bodied and miniature wings, that is the shape of the wings, they showed 37.2% of recombination in the cross 2. Okay, so in the cross 2. So a cross 1 shows crossing over between the genes Y and W. Cross 2 shows the crossing over between the genes white and miniature wing, that is M, where the dominant and wild type alleles, they are represented with the positive sign. You can observe the M and W, here the positive sign is shown. So when they observed, when they carried out such type of experiments, the genes which were closely packed, they showed less recombination. They observed that percentage in 1.3%, while in case of cross 2, 37.2% of recombinants were found to be present. So they concluded that these type of genes, they may be situated far apart, they must be loosely packed. Okay, so that is known as linkage and crossing over, which was proved by Morgan's experiment. Okay, so in today's session, we have studied different kinds of mechanisms, linkages and crossing overs. What are linked genes? What are unlinked genes? Why the linked genes, they are present, and how it is. It was proved by Morgan's experiment. See, Morgan's experiment, it can seems to be very difficult to you. The diagrams, the part of diagram of Morgan's experiment is little difficult, but if you read the matter, if you read the experiment again and again, and I have provided some points, easiest points from the starting slide, from each and every definition I have described each and every term. Okay, I have explained each and every term, so please go through it and please read all the matter, hear the video again and again, put down the points, keep notes with you, and you will find this part very easy. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Thank you.